Right. South East Rail Passenger Group. Do we have any comments before we vote on this one? From anyone? Is that the one before the last one? Or okay. Well, if we can vote on that. Those for keeping it? Three. Hang on, we got five. Five for keeping it. Those against it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it.
Then we got the Upper Medway Internal Drainage Board.
Oh, I'm not sure what that does. So.
This is all to do with the flooding and that sort of thing. So
It's probably important, yeah. Well, we all obviously know what it does. Councillor Perry.
Yeah, this is actually, it's got an amazing name, but it's actually a very important body. Anybody who lives in a rural area that floods, and with they do manage what are very complex drainage systems into the river belt, particularly, and they are very, very good. I mean, I know because I live in a flood-prone area, so I only got to pick up the phone, and if there's a water course that's blocked, or even the river itself has got a problem, they will answer it. So they are a terrific body. I'm making a bit of a plea here, but it's got a funny name, but they are very, very, very good body.
Okay, any comments from this side? No. Okay, can we take a vote on keeping that or rejecting it? Keeping it. Those against? Those abstaining? Thank you.
Very, very last one is the Vinters Valley Park Trust.
Do you all know what it does? You all know what it does? Okay. Yep. Right. Councillor Bourne, yeah.
Can I ask Councillor Cox a direct question? Is he a trustee in his position as Martin Cox Citizens Maidstone, or is Councillor Cox for Eastward?
I'm position of Councillor Cox of Eastward. And we do not receive any money from the Borough Council. But it is the last piece of Maidstone that is actually, well, other than a piece right by Sainsbury's. But this is open to the public, and it's a nature reserve, and it doesn't actually cost the borough anything at the moment. It's a receptor site for reptiles. It's an open space. If Maidstone's Moat Park is full, it's a place where people can walk. I really be very careful with this. We're just shutting things and taking all responsibility away. It actually used to be owned by a past mayor of Maidstone as well.
Councillor Fissenden.
Yes, I would like to say this, obviously as being a ward member as well, that what it does for the community, the people that use it, is very well looked after by the people that look after it. And as Martin said, there is no income from Maidstone Borough Council whatsoever. And there's a lot of history with that as well, with the big house that used to be built there and then caught fire. And
My grandfather knocked it down.
there you go. Anyway, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, can we take a vote on that Vinters Park Trust to keep it? Sorry, excuse me. Those against?
Yeah, because you're a trustee. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
if I can make a brief suggestion now, is that your recommendations now in respect of item numbers 1, 2 and 4 are recommended to Council as amended. I know that certainly myself and Angela have a careful note of the changes that you have made, and perhaps the shortest thing to do is I'll just confirm that the list of deleted bodies is as per item 4, plus Collis, plus Kent Community Railway, plus the Medway Valley Rail, plus Quality Bus. Those are the 4 we've actually voted to also delete, to add to that part of it. And so that the recommendation is for 1, 2 and 4 as amended, that the recommendations in respect of item number 3 is as it appears in your papers, and that the recommendation in number 5, there was a suggestion earlier made by myself that was amended slightly so as that the monitoring officer be delegated to make the necessary changes to the Constitution. With that, I don't know if you want to take each recommendation in turn and in fact just one other point, there's a final recommendation that needs to be made that I think that Councillor Ring actually proposed that the Mid-Kent Downs group be put before the SPST in respect of the funding decision, and that actually wasn't seconded or voted on. So we would need to address that issue, but it just in relation to clarity, is it helpful, Mr. Chairman, if I say in respect of recommendation number 1, can we have, as amended, as we've just done through the vote, can we have a proposer and a seconder? No, sorry. This is recommendation number 1 on the papers. Yeah. On the papers as amended. So we have had a proposer and a seconder. Councillor Borton and Councillor Newton. Borton proposed, Councillor Newton seconded. Right. So we have had a proposer and a seconder. So can we take a vote on recommendation 1 as amended? And then in relation to the recommendation number 2 on your papers, which is again as amended on the vote you've just taken.
Any against? Any abstentions? One abstention. Thank you.
In respect of recommendation number 2 on your papers as amended by the vote that you have taken, can I have a proposer, Councillor Borton, a seconder, Councillor Vizard, and a vote, please, for that recommendation? And against? And abstaining? And then in respect of recommendation number 3 on your papers, which was in fact unchanged, proposer, was that Councillor Borton, seconder, Councillor Ring, and a vote? Of those 4, obviously. Yeah, Councillor Cox just checking. Yes, thank you. So obviously that was unanimous, wasn't it? Yeah. So then in respect of recommendation number 4 on the papers as amended, and I particularly read out the additional which are going to be deleted, can I have a proposer, Councillor Borton, seconder, Councillor Ring, a vote for? Any votes against? And any abstentions? And then in respect of recommendation number 5, which was amended so that it said that the monitoring officer be delegated to change the Constitution to reflect the agreed arrangements. Proposer, I think, well, Councillor Borton's hand was up first, seconder, Councillor Ring, a vote for, a vote against, and an abstention. And then a new recommendation. There was a proposal from Councillor Ring. If you actually recall your proposal, or I can put it for you, that SPST consider the funding for the Mid-Kent Downs Countryside Partnership. That was your proposal. Is there a seconder for that? Councillor Borton has seconded that. Can you take a vote Those in favour? That's unanimous.
Good.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Well, I thank you all for that mammoth meeting, but I think some good decisions will come out of that. And thank you for your patience, and thank you for Councillor Borton for your. No, that's great. Thank you very much, members, and see you at the next meeting. Thank you.